What's happening, everybody? My name is Z. What's happening, everybody? My name is Z, and today we are in the finest Italian restaurant in Dhaka, Ebola. Here are two facts that you may not know. I'm actually blind, plus I'm made in Bangladesh, and the fact that I'm actually blind helps me to heighten my senses, which makes me a professional food blogger. So not gonna be too shabby for my first official food vlog. But in case if I slip, I got my friend here who I've been friends with for the past 70 years. So shout yourself out.
Hey guys, my name is Tarim and I go by the name Tarim Eats. Do follow me on Instagram.
Let's talk about the agenda of this video. Look guys, I'm starting a new theme of kind of reviewing the most expensive places to eat in Dhaka. Now you might be thinking, Z, why even bother eating out at expensive places given the culture of Bangladesh is that you want to get food at the cheapest price and you want to just get a ton of quantity. Now here's the thing, eating out at expensive places isn't about justifying whether you're paying a high price. It's really about treating yourself, because guess what guys, when people work hard, they want to buy nice stuff just to treat themselves nice because you worked hard for it. So when you come to places like this, it's not like you're trying to get the best bang for your buck, but rather seek an experience with unique food, the hospitality, and the environment. And that's exactly what we're here to review today, that if you ever end up coming to favela, would they treat you nice? Are you gonna actually like the experience? And are you gonna enjoy your food? So as I mentioned earlier, today we are at Ebola, which is an Italian restaurant within La Meridian Hotel in Dhaka. And this place is just as Italian as it can get. So why don't we start off with the interior? The moment you walk into this place, it feels grandiose. I mean, it's the perfect infusion of modern and rustic interior with the vintage fixtures. You got the rich wooden chairs and tables. Italians love to eat communally or in a family environment, and that's why you cannot expect an ultra-modern interior from a good Italian restaurant. Okay, now let's talk about place setting. Obviously, they get the placing of their cutleries on the table and all that stuff, right? And one thing I really admire about restaurants is when they keep their menus simple, because you don't kind of get confused as to what you want. I mean, you look at the menu, you know what you want, and there is that diversity of options which makes it so significantly different from one another that you know exactly what you don't want and what you might want. I hate it when restaurants just try to put and jam everything within a menu, especially when I see a menu that's more than 2 pages. That's a big red signal. Okay, so for apps, we have kind of a doughy salted bread. Obviously, to complement it, we got tomato paste, olive paste, and a garlic paste. Very Italian. Then we have fried calamari with tartar sauce. Obviously, can't go wrong with that. So it's a margarita, and it's supposed to just bring out the taste of the cheese, the mozzarella, and the oregano, and it's based tomato sauce.
It's simple. It's exactly how an Italian pizza should be.
That's a good slice of pizza. So I got myself here a potato gnocchi. First impressions, I love it. Look, it's kind of brilliantly balanced with its simplicity, because a gnocchi has to be simple. So when you look at this, the very first thing that stands out is how they present the potato, the crispy potato on top. And obviously, from the looks of it, it seems like the texture is kind of soft and silky, as it should be. Basically, gnocchis are soft potato dumplings, and it cannot be chewy and it cannot be strong. So if you're trying a gnocchi anywhere, if the texture is hard, they didn't get it right. It's fabulous. A gnocchi is a very traditional Italian dish. So the reason I like this is because, first of all, the tomato sauce doesn't feel too rich. It's simple, just as balanced. Plus, I think instead of Parmesan, they use mozzarella cheese, which kind of keeps it light instead of making it super creamy. Another thing about Italian dishes is that they don't like to put a lot of herbs and spices, because an authentic Italian cuisine is all about simplicity and maximizing the natural flavors within the one ingredient of the dish.
So this is called the tender heart. Basically, it's lava cake, chocolate lava cake. So let me try it. This is so good. Why is this so good? It's because it's very gooey inside. But the upper layer, it has a very crunchy layer that I don't get in other restaurants.
Man, I'm excited about the tiramisu. By the way, guys, tiramisu is literally my favorite dessert, and it happens to be Italian. So this is probably the most expensive tiramisu I've ever paid for. So I have high expectations from this, and I'm not gonna lie, if it I'm not a connoisseur when it comes to tiramisus, but maybe I can be the judge of the taste. That's a good freaking tiramisu. I think you could really tell the difference between a fresh tiramisu and one that has been stored for some time. Sometimes when you get a bad tiramisu, what really happens is you can feel the difference in the layers. Some feel a bit more dry, and sometimes the mousse feels a little too sticky. So this one is just the perfect texture. Let's start with the presentation. I mean, every single dish gets a 10 out of 10 presentation here. I don't know much about the pizza, but I guess all margarita pizzas kind of look plain and simple. But the tiramisu just knocks it out of the park. The potato gnocchi is just out of this world. You look at it, it's so appealing, you just want to have it. Then comes the taste, the freshness of every single ingredient that went into every dish. It was impeccable. I personally enjoyed everything. The calamari could be a little better. I give that maybe a 6 or 7 out of 10. Potato gnocchi about a 9 out of 10. Pizza gets a 9.5 out of 10 as well. I haven't tasted the lava cake myself, but I guess you got to hear it from Farhina. And if I have to rate the tiramisu, it's a 10 out of 10. All right, so final thoughts. Hope you guys have enjoyed this first iteration of my food vlog. I would say personally the price doesn't justify the taste. I feel like there may be better spots in Dhaka where you could actually enjoy really good Italian dishes for a much more reasonable price. However, look, price is very subjective. So maybe we gotta still keep hunting for one of the most reasonably awesome Italian places, but this can definitely be put in your list to check out. And lastly, I really want to share with you guys as to why I'm making a series of videos where I review the most expensive restaurants in Dhaka. Because look guys, the one thing that I don't like about most food bloggers in Bangladesh is the fact that they always try to review street food and always scope out the cheap places where you get the most bang for your buck. I get that, I respect that, but I feel that Bangladesh has way more to offer than just street food. I'm gonna do my best, at least sometimes, to show Bangladesh in a positive light, and that's the goal with these vlogs. But that being said, hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, make sure to follow me, show some love in the comments. Hope you enjoyed the fact that my friend here, Farhina, helped me out with my first vlog. I promise to you guys that it's gonna keep getting better. Maybe I was just crap. Yeah, this was literally my first go at it.
It's like a pilot project. You're very good, you're very good.
So again, my goal is to show Bangladesh in a positive light to anybody maybe Googling what are the best Italian places to dine at in Bangladesh. Hope this video helps you. If it did, come visit Bangladesh and maybe I'll see you when I see you. Take care, see you in the next video.